Hardhome might be the best episode in all of Game of Thrones, at least in my opinion. It's intense, nerve-wracking, and you really get to see the White Walkers in action for the first time out in the open. I've looked forward to making this episode for a long time, and when I was actually making my plan, Hardhome was the first episode that I wrote down on the sheet. The scene I've built depicts the end of the episode when Jon Snow and some of the survivors manage to escape from the White Walkers as they close in and push the survivors out into the sea. Unfortunately, you can see here that not all of the wildlings and Night's Watch members have escaped. The technique that I use for the water is something that's been around in the LEGO community for maybe 10 to 15 years. It's basically just putting a lot of trans blue studs all together in one space. You then add lighter coloured studs towards the shore to make it look like the water is getting more shallow and thus lighter. I don't actually own a LEGO boat, so what I did was just cobble one together out of a few LEGO brown pieces. I think it fits the purpose quite well, and it looks like a boat. Now moving on to the minifigures. If you've seen this series before, then you've seen Jon and Thorin in our previous episode. So there's not really anything to show here outside of the fact that I'm using the same minifigures as the last episode, the attack on Castle Black. I'm quite happy that I get to keep using these minifigures, because not only do I think they look really good, they're also my favourite characters from the show. The White Walkers, on the other hand, are completely new to this MOC, and it was really a challenge to make them. As the Army of the Dead has spent all of its time on the other side of the wall, they haven't had a chance to get any new recruits yet. So, at this point, they're mainly skeletons, and they're extremely weathered from the harsh conditions beyond the wall. But with this victory, they'll have plenty of bodies to add to their army. I'm really happy with how this MOC turned out. I think I nailed the scene perfectly, and I'm really excited to see what you guys think, so let me know in the comments. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.